United's match against Everton, Paul Pogba spent a ridiculous amount of time for his run-up antics before kicking the ball. He took over 25 steps in the build-up to strike the ball from 12 yards. To make matters worse, he played right into the keeper's hands. Hilarious! It's fairly normal for footballers to have a few scuffles on the pitch, but what makes this particular fight more entertaining is the fact that these two players were on the same team. Mid-play, Boyer wanted his chance at passing the ball, but Dyer wasn't having any of that. In apparent frustration, Boyer just goes and punches him square in the face. They both got sent off the pitch with red cards, leaving their team with only 9 players. After playing an important role in his team's victory over Verona, Juventus player Mehdi Banesha was in totally high spirits. On his way to accept his medal, he courteously tried to shake a pair of models' hands on the way. Unfortunately, these models didn't extend their hands for the handshake and were just blankly staring back at him until he walked away in embarrassment. Every player dreads scoring own goals, but should goalkeepers too? A goalkeeper, Yuta Minami, proved that keepers should be wary of scoring own goals when he threw a ball straight into his own goalpost instead of throwing the ball to one of his own players. Although goalies aren't supposed to score directly from a throw, his own goal actually counted, and he had to pick the ball out of the net. For Milad Mohammadi, playing in the World Cup was a dream come true, and when he was chosen to take a throw-in, he must have felt elated at the opportunity to shine at the World Cup. Unfortunately for him, his attempt at a somersault throw-in turned out to be one of the funniest moments of the 2018 World Cup. In the derby match between Birmingham and Aston Villa, David Dunn must have had the plan to win the crowd over with a show of skillful trickery. But things didn't really turn out according to his plans. In the process of executing his artistic tackling skills, he kicked his standing leg, making him fall over in the presence of everyone and still lost possession of the ball, giving it to an Aston Villa player in the process. In the history of own goals, this has to top the list of the funniest ones. While trying to skillfully clear the ball over his head, Chris Brass smashed it into his own face, and in an unlucky stroke, cleared the ball into his team's net. To make matters worse and even more hilarious, he broke his nose in the process. After beating the Italian team to secure a spot on the Russia 2018 World Cup, the Swedish team were so excited that they crashed a post-match on-pitch match report in a hilarious manner. After being hit by Robert's shot, Bernard unsuccessfully tried to stay upright before staggering backwards and finally finding the floor. Very hilarious. When this referee tries a back heel to give the ball back, he tumbled over, falling straight on his face. After having a conversation about how they should move, these guys still moved in opposite directions, and it's very funny. Number 2. This player takes a break from training to run his hands through his underpants, and what happens next is that he takes a booger out of his nose into his mouth. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to always be in the loop. We'll see you in the next one.